Hey everybody, hunter, fisher, trapper, trader, guide, scout, and interpreter, and just a country cook, Steve Hall, here in Nashville, Tennessee, along with pretty Miss Sheila running that camera, doing a great job. As always, hi Sheila.
Hi.
Last night we made some homemade blueberry muffins, but we doctored them up a little bit, and I'll tell you something, if you ever went into one of those fancy coffee shops where they charge you $5 for a cup of coffee, and they got them blueberry muffins, they got that little sugary top on and everything, we know how to make them. Come on over here and let's get started. And here's the best part about this entire recipe. It's so easy to do. Over in this dry bowl, we'll call it, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to mix this together over here real good. Get that sugar and flour and baking powder and salt all mixed in. All right, now over on our wet bowl side over here, we're going to put in 1/3 cup of canola oil. And here's the trick to this. The rest of this ingredient we're going to do all in 1 cup. And how this works is, in here I've got 1 egg whipped up, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and now I'm going to pour milk in the same container with the egg and vanilla in there to bring it up to a full cup, including the egg and vanilla. Does that make any sense? What I'm doing is, in here is 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and milk, all equaling 1 cup total, in with our oil. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Whip this together. Now I'm going to move from a whisk here, now that I got that mixed up, to my spatula, because I'm going to pour this in the middle. And then I'm going to just kind of fold this together. I don't really want to whip it with a whisk or beat it with a beater. I just want to kind of fold it here. It's going to start getting a real nice consistency. Let me get it in the middle, because I know Sheila's over there waving her hand saying, get over here on this side where we can see you better. Perfect. And with that 1 cup of the egg, vanilla, and milk, it just makes a perfect batter. It doesn't put too much milk in there. Now this is folding in kind of thick, which is perfect. All right, and that's good enough. Now it's time for what you use to make blueberry muffins. Sheila loves this whole thing. I bought this for her because she loves strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. And I seen this, and it has a little inner liner that's kind of like a little basket thing that keeps the berries up off the juice so everything doesn't turn kind of funky in the refrigerator. So it keeps all the little strawberries and stuff that she likes perfect in the fridge. So, of course, we park them blueberries in there. We're going to use about a cup. That means she has some more for breakfast there with her oatmeal. And same thing, we're going to fold these in. Boy, those are big blueberries. Now it's time to load our little muffin pan. And I say little muffin pan because we couldn't find our big muffin pan. So we went with this little teeny one, which worked out good last night because we couldn't find the big one last night either. And the base on this little one might be small, but they turn out to be a nice big muffin. So let me see if I can make a mess here. See if I can kind of spoon this stuff in here. You can use a ice cream scoop as well. If you get a little bit thicker, you'd have to add just a touch more flour to do that. I'm going to get this level with the top of each one of these. Am I center and frame there, Sheila?
You're doing good.
All right. I guess I could move the bowl a little closer to the subject here. And if you've got a bigger muffin pan, this makes about 8. If you've got a little muffin pan like we got because we can't find the bigger one, it looks like it's going to make 1 more. And just in case it pulled that on me, I kept one real close by. Plunk in there. Come on now, behave yourself. I'll wipe it off. I'll clean it off, I promise.
You are messy.
Well,
but you're having fun.
But I'm having fun there. That's the main thing. All right, anything look like it's struggling over here? This one here, or a little bit over here. All right, now with this, I know, got raw egg in there. I ain't dead yet. Let me clean this off. This is how I do this. Am I doing good? You don't want me licking that off there. You think I should pick up a napkin?
That wouldn't hurt.
This tastes so much better licking it off there. In fact, if you got kids, you get them to do that.
Well, in that case, go around the front here.
Is there some around the front?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. I'll wipe it off later when we get off camera. Right now, we want to take some sugar. Very important to make these, them little teeny sugary top ones like you get at the expensive coffee shops, is you got to put some sugar on top of here before you bake it. These are so good. You have no idea. I like the recipe because it has 2 teaspoons of vanilla, because I like vanilla and stuff. How am I doing on the sugar part of it?
You're good.
That sounded like a marginal approval there, but
They're going to be good.
they're going to be fantastic. You wait till you see them done, then I'll do some bragging over here.
They're awesome looking.
After you get that all in there, put sugar on the top. 1 to go, and then it's off to the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. And we'll take a look at them, or until they get a little bit of brown on top there. All right, here we go. See you guys in about 20 minutes, and I'll let Sheila clean the rest of this up. Wait a second, I almost forgot something. Now, if you use a big muffin pan, you'll have 8 of them. If you use a real small muffin pan like this, you're going to have 10. But in the empty holes there, fill them about half full of water, so it puts moisture in the oven and makes them even better. Now we're ready to go to the oven. Well, we kind of made a little bit of a mess here, but these are back from the oven, and you notice Sheila was giving me grief about how I was putting the stuff in there. Come over here and look at these blueberry muffins. They're incredible. What do you think, Sheila?
Looks delicious.
They look good, don't they? And you can notice where I put like a little extra sugar, it kind of created like almost like a little sugar cap on 2 or 3 of these. The rest of these, where I got the sugar more even, it didn't do that. But this is still really hot, so we're going to let this cool down. Then we're going to pull them out of here, and then we're going to try some of these blueberry muffins. All right, I can't see from back here. What does that say?
My girl.
And what does this say?
My guy.
And look at this. And this is the My Girl, My Guy blueberry muffins right here for me and Sheila. And these turned out great. And again, I am so impatient. These are so soft yet. It was all I could do to get them out of the pan. Look at that. They just want to almost fold up. But I wanted to get them in here to take a picture of them. Let them cool down completely. Then one thing you'll find out if you hang around this house is every now and then you'll go by and the caps will be pulled off the top of these. Because I like to pick it up and rip that top cap off that's got that sugar and eat it. And I leave the bottom half. And Sheila always says, stop eating the top half of these blueberry muffins. Eat the whole thing. So, boy, I got to tell you, you got to try this recipe because they are so outstanding. And when they cool, they got that same crunch and same sugar topping as the real expensive ones down at the coffee shop. So let's make some blueberry muffins more often. There they are, delicious homemade blueberry muffins. And try our recipe, because we sprinkled a little sugar on top to give it that little crust, but we also kicked up the sugar content in the main batter, so when you get down into the bottom half where it's just all kind of dry on most muffins, not ours. It's got a real nice sweetness to it. And the sweetness is over here in My Girl and My Guy coffee, and we're going to fire these up, get some blueberry muffins, and head for the kitchen table and have a little snack, because these are just wearing me out. They smell so fantastic. I hope you love our recipes. In fact, we really hope you subscribe to our channel. It's really easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in just a little bit. When it does, click on it. It'll say subscribe with a check mark. Next to it is a bell, and unless you highlight that bell and put the two little lines next to the bell by clicking on it, they won't send you all of our recipes. But if you highlight it, you'll get them all. We hope you do that. We're going to put another recipe over here that we really hope you enjoy, and I'll tell you what, flat out, these are great. When you make this recipe, you will not say, well, that didn't turn out that good. You will love them. Love them, Sheila?
I love those.
We had a test baking last night and ate about 2 apiece. I tell you, they're just great. But are these the absolute most delicious blueberry muffins, homemade ones you made at home, that you ever ate? If they ain't, they ought to be. This is Steve Hall in Nashville, Tennessee, along with my gal running that camera. Hi, Sheila.
Hi.
We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Try this. It's really a great recipe. Don't forget to share it to all your friends. Thumbs up. Tell everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.